What's going on, everyone? Juice Bags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders. I am here on Wave 32 start on the Ruthless Throne Room Survival and farming up one of those new pets. Now, out of the 3 new pet farm maps, Alk Labs, Throne Room, and the Summit, for some reason, I have the hardest time with this map. This one has not been kind to me. I've been having some rough runs. So I finally got a build that it kind of consistently is working now. I tried a bunch of the builds on the planners, and I'm not sure if I'm just understat for it or what, but just unable to get any of those working. So we're going to start things off with a electric aura, strength drain aura, and an ensnare aura. And going to go ahead and slap a few upgrades onto each of them as well while we're here. Let's just go with something like that. Then we're going to throw down a buff beam. Of course, 5 DU buff beam on this one. I'm having better luck with this one going 2 golems. I know a lot of folks are going 1 golem. For me personally, 2 has been getting the job done a little bit better. And going with a 5 DU buff beam right about like that. And then we're going to give 3 1 DU reflect beams just directly in front of where those buff beams would go. We got 1 right there. We got 1 here. And then let's just sneak 1 in right around, say, there. So we got that going here. Going to go ahead and slap a few upgrades on my buff beam here, and let's just go ahead and get that bad boy jacked all the way up because we know we're going to want to anyway. I think the difference for me on this one is starting with, an upgrade aura. I was having struggles on this map all the way around, and then I started using a split screen upgrade aura, and that made a big difference on getting through the first wave. But it's been about the first wave. Once I get a few upgrades in, things tend to go a little bit smoother. Right on the corner of each of these buff beams, we're going to go with a mushroom and a golem. We're going to go with a mushroom and a golem right here. And then we're going to throw in a nature pylon just kind of off to the side over here. And then about midway on the stairs, we're going to go with a 4 DU web wall on both sides. So right at about that midway mark on the stairway here. Grab a little more juice and we'll get this one in as well. And then let's go ahead and swap over to our, get some LTs down. I'm just going to slap LTs in the middle of the map. I think we're going to go with 5 of them. Just right dead center. And that puts us at 99 defense units. So, I mean, we could throw, not really sure. That one's 4. I'm not really sure. I normally am at 100, but we did not end up there this time. So we got that all done. One of the challenges I personally have been having is right at these little back stairs. I'll get some ogres that just kind of muscle their way through right on the back stairs there. So we are going to go with some minions here. I've been trying a minionless build on this one, and just haven't been able to get it done. I'm going to completely block those stairs off with 3 ogres. Behind the ogres, we're going to give a little backup support with a spider and a mage. Let's do, or pardon me, orcs, not ogres. Y'all know what I'm saying. Get some orcs down here as well. Once again, just going to completely block those stairs. And then we'll get that spider and mage in right down behind here. And that is it. That is, that's the build. That's what I've been going with. It's, it's not incredibly powerful, but it's the only way I've been able to get the 32 starts. It's kind of the weirdest thing. Like on the Summit and, Alk Labs, of course, is a little bit easier, but the Summit, I had no problem at all with Wave 32 starts right from the first try. However, this map, yeah, it definitely was a little bit more of a challenge for me. I'm going to throw just a few upgrades on these web walls here. And then let's go ahead and get our upgrader in. You know, obviously I could run around and get things upgraded, but are not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to throw our lovely little upgrade aura in the mix. Get some juice to get the things flowing here. And just going to try to aim down the center of that lane. We'll go ahead and pop our upgrade aura. And then, of course, when we swap over, that one's going to keep firing. So that should handle our upgrades for us. Let's just go ahead and let it fly here. We're going to be tower boosting through the first waves, doing something a little different with the summoners. Of course, since we're doing a pet farm, I want to get, you know, as many pets as possible. So we want 4 heroes out. So we're going to be going with 3 summoners and a hero booster. 2 of the summoners are going to have guardian pets. I've got... My setup has got 2 rate pets, 1 power, and 1 range. I think I'd rather have 2 power and only 1 rate. However, you know, you got to go with what you got. And that is what I have for guardians here. So that's what I've been going with. And then on my last summoner, I've been throwing in a summoner with just 2 harpoons. And then in the points of the waves where, you know, we get a little bit of a build-up, or it looks like any of the thicker ogres are starting to muscle their way down, then I've been popping the hero boost as well and boosting that summoner with those 2 harpoons. The reason I picked the harpoons is just, I like the generic damage plus the ability to pierce through enemies. Definitely not my highest DPS pets by any means, but I got 2 decent harpoons that are quite usable. I actually love the pet. Thematically, it's just an absolutely awesome pet. I would like to see quite a few more of those pets added in. It would be good stuff. Just about there. We're slowly but surely getting our way through here. I will throw a couple of upgrades on those orcs up there. However, they're getting the buff. So any of the little incidental damage they're taking, most of it is getting healed through. Just with the tower boost here, even though it's just very, very small amounts of heals. Getting there to the end. Just what, 40 mobs left, 30 mobs left. And of course they are all thick boys. But we should be able to get through it no problem. Now this next wave, we'll go ahead and bring our summoners in, and we'll get rid of our upgrader. Obviously I don't have everything on the map full upped, but everything in the middle here that is important to me is full upped now, so I'll have no issues there. 10 mobs left. We lost our boost. Alright, we can fish a little mana out of these guys and get a few more upgrades on those web walls. I wouldn't mind putting at least 1 upgrade on each of the orcs up there. But I do want to get the web walls upgraded. Oh, we're taking a little damage here. Let's go ahead and get our tower boost pumping again since we took a shot. Not really sure where that came from. But we will keep getting it here. Right, just 3 mobs left. We'll just keep boosting our way through. I was going to take that opportunity with when my boost went down to get those web walls upped, but all right, and there we go. So let's just go ahead and slap a couple of upgrades on those. And then let's put a couple upgrades on these orcs as well. Never hurts to get that mage upgraded either. We can get rid of our upgrader now. They'll jump around a little more here. All right, I think we're good there. So let's go ahead and we'll get rid of our upgrader. And we will swap her over to one of our tower boosters. This one is power and rate. It's going to slap them right there. And then we'll get... this one is the rate and range. Just sneak that one in as well. And then last but not least, we've got the DPS summoner. You know, obviously not doing tremendous DPS, but it's a little something extra. I think I can get away without having tower boosters on that last one. So we're just going with those harpoon pets, and then we'll just get right back at it. So now we can throw our hero boost as well, and although it's not going to be tremendous, we will get some value out of it just from boosting that harpooning summoner. But let's go ahead and let it fly here for wave 33. See if we can't blast through this. Hopefully, I did take some big shots on the core. Hopefully we don't have any more of that going on. Said not 100% sure where those shots came from. Starting to get a bunch of gens, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop... Go ahead and just pop our hero boost too and try to get these gen and copters burned out. Let those harpoons put in a little bit of work. I actually thought it might be fun to try going with DPS pets on all three summoners. Obviously, that probably would not be the most effective way. But with this being, you know, a 2-core map with, you know, basically one area that you need to protect, it might be fun to try out. 3 DPS summoners with a hero booster monk. That should be entertaining, if nothing else. I'm confident that it would be able to clear the map, but it would be a fun try with the pets, 6 pets going ham all over the place. Of course, if I feel in danger of losing my boost, I'm just going to drop the hero boost, you know, as it's going to give me the least amount of effectiveness. So the mana was starting to dip a little low there, so I dropped the hero boost off. Fairly smooth running wave, though. And pop our hero boost back up for the final mobs of the wave here. We have 4 mobs left. We lost our defense boost. We'll keep that hero boost going just to get a little bit more damage out of those 2 harpoons. And we got 1 left. He's making the loop down here now. Looks like he's getting slapped. And there we go. So, I mean, pretty smooth so far. Pretty smooth. Now, like I said, I'm very, very worried about this core being this low, but let's just go ahead and let it fly here and see if we can't get through to getting ourselves a snazzy new pet. I actually found 1 decent baby goblin already, but you know, always looking for something better, of course. That, and with this map being kind of the map that I had the most struggle with just to get through on wave 32 starts, I've actually played this map quite a bit more, just because you know, trying to figure it out, trying to figure out the challenge. Then pop that hero boost, get rid of these Jin here. Probably a little overkill having the 3 orcs on those back stairs too, but those ogres just going with 2 orcs. I've had ogres just walk past, and I have not been able to beat the map minionless yet. You know, still striving for that, but unable to get minionless quite yet. A little past halfway. We're getting a lot of them pushing through here now, but for the most part, going relatively smooth. It's only going to take 1 hit, I think, and that core is going to be gone, so I'm hoping we don't have any sketchiness there. Try to keep these boosts up, too. At some point, this is a pretty decent genie that I use, but at some point, I definitely need to hit the genie farm and try to get something a little bit better. All right, let's go ahead and just drop our hero boost. I'm starting to get a little sketched out by the mana dropping so low. Only a few mobs left. Pop our hero boost back. When this map goes bad, it goes bad on you quick. So, I mean, it'll feel like you're having a really good, smooth run, and then, you know, out of nowhere, just boom, you're done. Right. Anything else we want to get upgraded? Did I not upgrade that? Oh, yeah, I upgraded it. Okay. I think we'll just let it fly here. I don't feel like I need to upgrade those orcs any further. So let's just see if we can't muscle our way through the final wave here. I was trying to do some hermit builds too with no LTs, but I have not been able to successfully complete that yet either. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the deal is, but for me, this was just the most challenging map out of the, you know, the 3 new pet farms. Probably just don't have something dialed in quite right. I know there's lots of folks that make this one look very, very easy, but sadly, I am not in that pool. Still lots to learn. And a good ways to go with grinding out the gear, too. These Jin are definitely coming in really, really uncomfortably close. I'm going to try to keep that hero boost up through the majority of the wave. If I lose my tower boost right now, it's pretty much GG. I don't think it's going to hold. So I can't lose the tower boost. But that hero boost is definitely giving me a little bit of an assist with that harpoon summoner in. Go ahead and drop it for a moment. Let it go through its cooldown cycle, and then we'll pop it again here. Not very many mobs left, but it only takes 1 shot when you're already that low, so definitely don't want to get too careless here. Go ahead and bring our hero boost back, and hopefully we can make it through the rest of the wave here now and get some awesome pets. I've had pretty good luck with the other pets. The Demon Lord and the Dragons, I've gotten some decent pets off of. And I have 1 usable baby goblin, but looks like we lost our tower boost there. we'll have time to kick it back on right for the last few mobs, but we'll leave that hero boost up while it's running, while the cooldown is ticking off here. And there we go. We got our tower boost back. It should be an easy clap here for the remaining mobs. I think they're all ogres. Only, what, 13 mobs left. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure they're all ogres. They are some thick ones. That is for sure. Just drop the hero boost here for the end and let these towers get the job done. Just about there. We got one more bad. And there we go. All right, let's go ahead and we'll ditch our extras. And yeah, there we go. So that is the Throne Room Wave 32 start I've been doing. Like I said, I'm sure not the most efficient, but that is the only way I've been able to really get consistent wins quite yet. Checked some of those builds on the planner and just weren't able to make any of them happen, really. But that one is been getting the job done for me. So I've got, what, a good 8 or 10 clears in now on that one. And seems to be doing it. Takes a little bit longer to build with the minions and everything else, but it was able to get the job done without a doubt. So that will do it for now, y'all. Thanks an absolute ton for watching. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you all next time around. Take it easy.